Today's Talk About It Tuesday question is, what are your thoughts on using automatic savings apps? Well, I have to say that my belief in using automatic savings apps has changed. My position has changed 180 degrees. I used to be adamantly opposed to using automatic savings apps. And my reasoning was simply, you can do better by yourself. They have high fees relative to what you're getting. They can cause overdraft fees if you're not paying attention. The returns are relatively low. You're not really choosing where the investment, some of them invest, where it goes. I mean, the amount that you're investing is minuscule. So over a long period of time, you've wasted time, which is the biggest determining factor in compounded growth, right? So small amounts over a long period of time, which gives you a false sense that you're doing something great, when in reality you're wasting the element of time which you can't get back. So you're saying, okay, those are good reasons why you would be opposed to it. So why are you no longer opposed to using automatic savings apps? Well, I realized after consulting with so many people over the years, when I said you can do better by yourself, I realized you can do worse by yourself too. There is a large proportion of the population who lacks the knowledge and the discipline necessary to really save and even more important in the long term, to invest. So for people who have not yet developed the discipline necessary to consistently put money away for a long period of time, it is a good starting point. It is a great place for you to get your feet wet and get in the habit and get some traction, some motion, something rolling, some momentum as you develop your discipline of being consistent on your own, and then choosing better places to save and to invest. Also, I believe there is a learning curve when it comes to savings, and when savings is investing, really, right? When we talk about the long term, we're talking about investing. There's a learning curve that has to be met in order to put your stuff in the best place, the most appropriate place for what your long-term goals are. While you are learning, instead of having your money sit on the sidelines, while you're learning, again, there's a good starting place so that something is happening while you're learning what you need to learn to make better choices for yourself. So for really those two populations, those who are not yet disciplined, and for those who are still learning, I think they are a good starting place, because you can do worse by yourself if you don't have that. So, basically, just so you understand how they work, some work off an algorithm and they track your spending patterns, and based on your spending patterns, when there's extra, they'll usually save, or some invest. Some, for every purchase that you make, they'll round up and save or invest the difference. Some allow you to create a savings plan with specific rules that trigger, okay, take money out of my checking account and put it in my savings. And some have combinations of those things. So that's how they work. So you can see the very small amounts. And again, you would probably do better if you're just talking about short-term savings in a high-yield savings account. You'll definitely do better investing for long-term, even a simple index fund, which doesn't take a lot of discipline. You can have that automatically taken out of your account in certain brokerages. So, like I said, I was 100% opposed to them in the past. I'm not 100% opposed for a very small demographic, but those are my thoughts on it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. If you're using currently, or you have used automatic savings apps, let me know what your experience has been. Please like, share, subscribe, keep the questions coming, and I'll see you next Tuesday.